I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, taking a deeper dive into the forecast because we do have a lot of changes this weekend included. We're going to have mild conditions today, plenty of sunshine, but you will notice we'll have high clouds painting the sky, which typically makes for beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So if you take any photos, send them our way. We would love to feature them. Also, if you go to the Tulip Festival as well, we would love to see them. We are going to have more clouds moving in on Saturday, but it's still going to be a nice day, even warmer before showers return starting Sunday. And I'll time it all out for you coming up. But for now, it looks as though most of the rain will arrive in the back half of our Sunday, at least for the Seattle metro. Once again, I'll run through the Futurecast, but check out this 7-day forecast, at least for the next 2 days. Going to be quite lovely. Tomorrow, we're going to be a couple of degrees warmer, and then looking ahead to next week, the coldest day looks to be on Tuesday, Monday near normal, Tuesday 52, and we will have some showers around. If you're wondering about the bloom status, this is at least the latest update from tulipfestival.org, so make sure you check there. They're saying that the tulips are in stage 4, so early bloom stage. And so with this warm weather, that's going to help with the blooms, going to help open them up and then give vibrant colors. So if you are headed out this weekend, really going to be a nice treat and likely going to have those vibrant colors as well, because we'll have plenty of sun, warm conditions today and Saturday, 67 for Skagit Valley, and then once again rain will return on Sunday. A look around Washington this morning, we have beautiful blue sky and some high clouds painting the sky you see above Hurricane Ridge. And then in Seattle, we have Mount Rainier off in the distance, plenty of sunshine to get out and enjoy it. A little more on the cloudy side closer to the coast, but we'll all be treated to sunshine today. 50s for the islands. Meanwhile, inland we'll have low and mid 60s, about 63 in Everett, and then also about 66 in Camano Island, about 58 degrees. And then we'll have mid 60s for the Central Sound, South Sound, very similar as well. A few spots may even try to creep up into the upper 60s. The best chance for us to hit 70 today is going to be for the southern portion of the state and closer to Portland and Oregon in general. And then closer to the Olympic Peninsula, we'll have 50s to the north and then low and mid 60s to the south. Tonight is not going to be nearly as cold. This morning, some spots dropped into the upper 20s and lower 30s, and there was a frost advisory in place until 9 o'clock, but we're not going to have that heading into late tonight. We'll have upper 30s, low and mid 40s because we are going to have more clouds in place. So we'll kick things off tomorrow with some passing clouds. We'll have high clouds, mid-level clouds into the afternoon, but we're still expecting to warm up into the low and mid 60s to our north, upper 60s to about 70 degrees to our south. The coast will also be on the mild side. So here's a look at the Futurecast showing those high clouds painting the sky later in the day. Still plenty of sun. And then heading into our Saturday, that's when we'll get some thicker clouds, but still sunshine nonetheless. Here's the afternoon. Most of the rain still offshore. This ridge is going to move to the east, and that's going to open the door for our next system to move in. Here's about Sunday morning, give or take, and most of the rain still either offshore or over the Olympic Peninsula. And it's going to take some time for it to move to the east. Through the morning, we could have a couple of showers, but you see that it's a very distinct line near I-5. Keep in mind, this is just one model run, but it could be more to the west, could be more to the east. I would plan, if you are going to do anything and you're on this side of Puget Sound and this side of western Washington from Olympia and eastward, maybe make some plans earlier in the day just to account for the fact that by the afternoon, evening, looks as though the rain is going to fill in and then we're just going to have off and on showers. Now, next week will be unsettled. We'll have some rainier days versus others, but through Thursday, showing the potential for maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain even here in the Seattle area, but the highest totals, as always, will be closer to the coast where they could get 2 to 4 inches of rain. The latest drought monitor still shows that most of Puget Sound and basically I-5 to the east, including the Cascades, still under a moderate drought. Even though March was pretty wet, still not enough to break this drought situation. Not just, again, the lowlands, but up in the Cascades. And so the snow water equivalent, the latest update, so our snowpack is still struggling below normal. The only place where we have above normal is really the southern Cascades, but most of our Cascades are below normal in terms of snowpack. And something unfortunate, heading into next week, again, this is over the span of a week, showing very low snow totals, potential snow totals at the passes. Snow levels are really going to be about 4,000 feet, maybe a little higher on average into next week as well. Some of the higher volcanoes obviously will get a little more, but you see that it's not looking likely that we are going to have any significant snow, at least not for the next 7 days. But once again, we are going to have that nice weather. Enjoy it if you can. High clouds, cherry blossoms in full bloom. The Tulip Festival going to be great for that this weekend. And then Saturday will be our warmest day. And as I mentioned, our coolest day will be on Tuesday, about 52, which is below normal for this time of year. This time of year, we should be about 58 degrees. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. Have a fabulous weekend.